Ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to warmly welcome you to the 14th Symposium of the Kenya Association of Hotel Keepers and Caterers. And our theme for this year is tourism development and next step. And this is where we're going to challenge Waziri. What is his next step for us? My heartfelt gratitude to all the delegates who have taken valuable time off their schedules to be with us today, and most especially Chief Guest and Cabinet Secretary, Tourism, Honorable Najib Balala, as well as our government officials at both central and county levels for the support extended to our association and our industry. KHC success hinges on close collaboration with all supportive offices. I would like to extend through our offices appreciation to the Government of Kenya for the positive review of the 2016-2017 budget on matters directly affecting tourism. Firstly, removal of VAT on park entry fees, removal of VAT on tour operator commissions, removal of VAT on service charge, removal of VAT on tips. Can we give him a big hand, please? Our performance in 2015 recorded a downturn in tourism, earnings and arrivals. The sector contributed Kenya shillings 84.5 billion to the GDP and received 1.18 million international tourists versus revenue 87.1 billion in 2014 and 1.35 million visitors. However, there is optimism that the sector will rebound this year on the back of reduced insecurity incidences and the lifting of the travel advisories by our strongest source markets. We are pleased to share that the government has allocated 4.5 billion for tourism promotion.
But mine is to appreciate, first of all, hotel keepers and caterers. Thank you very much for inviting me. And I think this is a very important forum where you reflect, you look at what has happened in the previous year and what you want to move in the next following year. What I love most and I appreciate is the partnership, the roundtable meetings that you guys engage with myself and my ministry, because that is the time I understand you better, I appreciate where you are coming from, then I'll be in a position to strategize how to resolve your issues. And that is the engagement I want to encourage even more. We need to change what has been there in the tourism industry. With due respect, we rode on the 1986 promotion out of Africa, the song of Lady in Red. Those are the things we promoted those days. We need them to change, because I was in Mount Kenya Safari Club, Lady in Red is still being sung. Yes. Everybody talks about a safari experience. People are still imagining of out of Africa safari experience. Why can't we do a better out of Africa in 2015 or 2016? These are the innovation that is on your part, not on the government. Government is not in the business of running the tourism sector. The tourism sector must be run by yourselves who are professionals, and ours in government. We will support you and facilitate every move you want to do to bring that change. Chairman, I've raised many issues from entertainment in your hotels. Some of the hotels are very clear. Sometimes they are boring. Food and cuisine and presentation needs to change. The service needs to be upgraded. I agree with you. Utalii College here needs to improve to produce the quality of stuff that we produce to the market. I agree with you, Chairman. Yeah? And you have complained to me. You among yourselves are fighting for chefs and cooks because the factory that produces those stuff are not good enough. But my priority is going to be 3 fundamental pillars. One is product development, and that I'm going to work with yourselves. How do we improve the product? And I'm working very closely with the county governments now, how to give them guidelines to improve their products in their counties. Number 2 is capacity building and training. And the key one will be reforming Kenya Utalii College. And that I will count on you, Chairman, and the private sector to give me the thinking. How can we transform Utalii College to the days where the Swiss were here and it produced most of you as managers and F&B managers? Those are the days we want to bring them. And the third critical issue is change our strategy of marketing. We cannot continue to market our country the same way we have marketed 10 years ago. And now we are in the digital world. The digital platform will be the driver of marketing the destination. And we need to invest as a government, but more important thing, you need to invest as a sector.
I just want to say that I am here to reaffirm our commitment in continuing with this conversation on how we can transform tourism sector. For us here in Mombasa, we are cognizant of the fact that this means a lot of jobs for our people and for our economy. And therefore, whatever we need to do as a county, we shall do. We need to work together. I mean, all of us have a role to play. We need, as a county, to deal with certain issues that are very pertinent and important so that you can grow, but we must keep the engagement going. The only thing that I want to comment is that my brother here has spoken really well. Maybe you need to talk more with the counties and leave the minister to empower the government institutions more, because we want to see them work. So you partner with us on how we can help at our level. But I would be happy that the minister, the route he has taken is to empower the institutions. If you transform the institutions, naturally you would have transformed the individuals that go through the institutions. But that should not discourage you, because there are 2 levels of government. We can engage you and see how best we can be able to be of help. Because really, up to some level, we also have a budget. Not as good as that, not as big as the national government one, but we have a budget that we can also use. So therefore, I want to stop at this point, and I feel encouraged, I feel happy that we are talking, and I wanted to say that way. Thank you, and God bless you very much.